Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DOScider, our ranking of DOS games. Nice to have you here today. Shouldn't be spoiling what we're playing yet. Sorry about that. But for those that don't know, this is our ranking of DOS games, as I already mentioned. We've been doing this for quite a while. We're at we're close to 400 games, very close to 400 games. So doing it for a few years. If you're a sub or a patron, you can stop by our Discord. Discord's free for everybody, but there's a channel just for you where you can put in a request a month, and I will get around to it. We're doing the getting around to. I haven't been around as much lately. It's summer. I'm a wedding photographer. Things are a little wild, and this summer extra. So I have my 40th birthday in just over a week. So lots of stuff going on my end. But we are catching up a little bit, and I have a sub-requested game today. It is not time for Jim Henson's Muppet Adventure number 2. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the resub, S. Kennedy. Welcome, welcome. Wowza. Watch 'em. Thank you so much. But let's go through our top 10 and bottom 10 just to give a little bit of an idea as to where our list is standing at. And if you want to look at the full list yourself, you can always go to DOScider.neocities.org or go to ilion.neocities.org, and that will have all of the information on the stuff that we do here. So you want to check that out. You can look at the Roguery stuff. You can look at the all the links for YouTube and Discord and things like that. You can look at the podcasts, rough cuts, and of course, let's get to it. You can find on the DOScider page, by the way. Everybody always asks what these numbers are. That's the episode number. These are all actually attached to that list, so you'll be able to find the exact episode where it is. No sound on that alert. There was on my end, but yeah, I turned it way down because it blew everybody's eardrums out. I know. There should definitely be sound. So I'm not sure why you're not hearing anything. It was definitely quieter. So sorry about that. But should be good now. All right. Our top 10 we still have for the last 40-some episodes. Star Control 2. Then ADOM, Ancient Domains of Mystery. Full Throttle at number 3. Day of the Tentacle at number 4. Quake, our newest entry, just from last episode, at number 5. Doom at number 6. I'm sure that's going to ruffle some feathers. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 at 7. Oh, when this drops off of top 10, I might have to quit. That feels wrong. I love Might and Magic so much. Especially Hom. And then we've got XCOM, UFO Defense at 8, NetHack at 9, and oh boy, this one's also really close to the bubble. Mech Warrior 2 Mercenaries, sitting in at number 10. We might have a few, I think, that contend for top end very soon. We've got some really, really interesting requests that have been coming down. This one, I think, is also a heck of a thing. There will not be Jim Henson's Muppet Adventure number 2. Chaos at the Carnivals. The top 50 are all really solid. I'd say the top 100 are pretty solid. Like, actually, even more than that. Blood is in the top 100. Like, Solar Winds is a great game. Out of This World is a fantastic game that everybody always talks about for, like, the early rotoscoping and stuff. It kind of drops off a fair bit after that. Like, I wouldn't say that these are all amazing. But, like, Quest for Glory? Like, there's a lot of great games. There's a ton of these. These are good. They're not amazing. I would say to here, these are all, like, great games. Maybe even Dragon Strike. And then it's like, these are all good. You start getting into less solid games once you start getting, like, somewhere around here, almost the 150s, and then you're like, okay, You'd probably miss these. Lemmings is close to falling out of the top 100, right? But like I was saying, I think we have a really interesting one today because it's from our wonderful friends, and I actually do mean it this time, Microprose. It's Sword of the Samurai, requested by Grimmeth, fellow streamer, and retro aficionado. So I have to imagine this is looking pretty interesting. There's a fair bit of a manual for this, and I've tried to go through some of it. We'll go with the Roland MT32. Covert Action. I know that one. The Duel program by Sid Meier, which honestly, I'm kind of guessing that that one's going to be the problem that I have with this. Because the duels... And here, let's try a duel. We'll do a Tonto. So, it's supposed to be about, like... Yeah... Okay. Well, I did get him. Okay. I mean, it's also beginner. Okay, how did... Isn't that... Dang, and I'm dead. Yeah, the duel is going to be a little rough because the controls for it are nightmarish. The controls are like move your samurai. Okay, you have to, maybe you have to hold it? Is that what it is again? Oh boy. Sword swing and basics. Move your controller, cursor keys or joystick, with the selector held down and swing your sword in the direction indicated. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah. So, overhead cut, back on the controller to bring your sword up, then press forward to swing forward and down. And you can do left, right, or center depending on how you position it. That cut can be parried. You can slash across the side by doing it side to side at the enter. Over the shoulder cut, back on the controller to bring your sword up, then back even further until the sword stops, and then forward, holding the enter key the whole time. Okay. And you can parry by hitting backspace and the cursor keys. Oh boy. Oh. Sorry about that. The wrong thing. I wanted to try that melee again for just a minute because I think that's going to be one of the hardest things. I really like Sid Meier's design games, but I will say there was like this little bit of time where they had a bunch of like pirates or Sword of the Samurai that would have these little dueling mini games in them, and terrible plan every time that I've seen it so far. They always just feel like weird mashing. None of the controls quite work. It's really clunky and weird. So getting Sid to do that is like, oh no, not that, Sid. That's the wrong thing. The one we really don't want is that. It's like the bad Sid. Hey, okay. I can kind of get this. I'm gonna try one more thing here. Because the backing up and then forward to do the overhead cuts is very strange. And the dueling's going to be kind of important. Okay, I wanted to see if the numpad mattered. No, come on. No. Shit. Oof. Okay, it's not good. It is very clunky and slow, but I think I understand a little bit. Okay, we do not want to exit program. We want to keep playing. This is a 1989 game, and it has a lot of stuff going on. The dueling is just a small portion of the game. Yes, we are Jeef. We can pick a province. We could start right away in Oh My province, which you need to control to get to the end of the game, because this is where Edo is, I believe. Or is it just Kyoto at the time? I can't remember what they have as the capital, but the capital is in Oh My province. I remember that from the various manual stuff here. Let's go to Shimano, though. And we'll go for Wakizashi. You can choose your advantages. Whether you want to have swordsmanship, generalship, honor, or land be your advantage. So swordsmanship is kind of what it sounds like. You're going to be a little bit better at some of the melee stuff. You're going to be better. So there's a melee screen that's different than that duel that we just did. There's that duel screen. And then there is like a strategy and tactics kind of thing, and almost like a visual novel style thing. So generalship is going to help us out with the battles. This is going to help us out with the melee and the dueling. This is going to be more for like politicking. So that's the kind of visual novel-esque like choices that we're going to get. And same with land a little bit, because there's kind of strategy in that as well, but it's not firm, if you can understand that. It's very squishy. It's not like you're going to get exact numbers of everything. It's kind of a general vibe sometimes of a thing where it's like, you have a large amount of land. What does large mean? Well, it's bigger than medium. Well, how many samurai can I hire with large land? Well, you'll just have to feel that out, that kind of thing. I think I'm going to go with the swordsmanship, because I think that's the one that I'm going to have the most trouble with. All right, Lord Shon the Hatamoto, whom you serve, welcomes you into the ranks of his samurai subordinates. He says your father served Murakama clan well. I'm sure you'll live up to his name. Please be introduced to my other samurai. Each rival inspects you closely as you meet him. So these are both our allies and our enemies. We need to do tricky subterfuge to kind of beat them and then take over as Hatamoto. After we take over as Hatamoto, then we have to try and become daimyo, and then we try and become shogun. So you're just kind of slowly climbing this feudal ladder. Junkei is a samurai of great renown. He controls a vast fief, 71 warriors, and he's commendable of honor. Cautious of great honor. Very large fief. Samurai of no distinction and commendable honor, but has a vast fief. And we have a very large fief, and only 54 samurai. We have great honor, so we can drill our troops, equip more samurai, do a bunch of things. Let's drill our troops, I guess. Oh boy. So these are going to be the tactics we can do. We're going to walk right at them. You can only have your formations. Oh god, how do they turn again? Is it... Oh, it's plus, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so there's a way to turn all of your groups as well, because they have to be facing each other. If you manage to flank or go behind them, then they don't do any damage to you. And you can turn them, but by turning them, they are taking damage that whole time, so it's really bad. Control. Turn and march. Move the cursor nearer to the unit. Choose the button. March without turning. Move cursor near to... Oh, choose with button number 1. That's the one thing I'm not quite sure about, because it says button number 1 and button number 2. But that's joystick commands. Right, they do say that keyboard commands are better by a lot for doing the troops. Turn and march is the plus key, which is what I tried to do. And then march without turning. Oh, I think that and then turn without marching is the num key. Got you. Choose you want with the number key, directed by using the cursor keys to drag a line to the destination. Then order it by pressing the plus, minus, or asterisk. Okay, I see. Got you. This is a very complex game. This is... I feel like, was this before covert action? I'm not sure. I guess it would be after. No, it was before. Okay. I'm like, I feel like Sid Meier didn't get the covert action rule out yet for Microprose. Hey, Grimmith, good to see you. Yeah, Sword of the Samurai Adventures. Junkei has added 11 samurai. Let's equip more samurai. We're approached by a matchmaker. I have the perfect bride for you, he says. A modest woman from a family of great honor who has been well trained in the skills of household management. Her name is Kishi, and her father requires only a moderate gift of land. She awaits suitors at Lord Shone's castle. So we can go to the castle now and try and win ourselves a bride, I guess. Since she is of great honor, generally, like if our honor is very low and we marry somebody that's got high honor, that improves our honor. Or if we've got very high honor, we marry someone with low honor, opposite. That's kind of a big one there. Moderate gift of land is interesting. I guess we could do that. Let's travel. If we travel alone, we can get a lot of honor. So let's do that. So you can kind of see all of our rivals and things. We can actually see them here. There's a shortcut to them. This is a game where you need like a technical page all the time to get all your shortcut keys. go try and get married. Traveling through the country, you encounter a group of thieves who behave in a disrespectful manner. I can't believe thieves would be disrespectful. I'm drawing my sword in defense of honor. Oh. Okay, got one. Oh, shoot. No, damn. That's not good. I really needed to keep distance because you can shoot arrows at them, which is a lot better. You try to force your body to keep attacking, but the wounds you've taken are too great and the world goes black. When you awaken, your wounds have been tended and bound, but nothing can soothe the shame that burns in your heart. Damn. Alright. Try it again. These bandits, they're going down this time. Okay. So we want to try and stay on these paths generally, I'd say, in the rice paddy, because when you go on the other areas, you really slow down. Yeah, see, here we go. This is what I needed to do. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, fuck. No, fuck! Oh, I was doing okay. We almost had it. Oh. So much shame. Dang. Well, let's enter boldly. And try and court a bride. Ooh, everybody's a suitor. Okay, let's test fate again. I'm just kind of wandering around to see if we can't find some bandits. I want to get back my honor. Meet a monk whose behavior is most unusual and violent. Do not so gaze at me, he shrieks. I can remove your head as easily as I can pick a flower. I'm guessing this is going to be a duel then? Yes, okay. What? How did I not hit him? Some of those I disagree with the hits. Oh no, no. Oh, come on. No! One more! I just couldn't do it! Just couldn't do it. You feel the fatal blow, and even as you die, you try to impale your enemy on your sword. But it is the end. Though a man has but one life, his name lives on forever. Jeez. So you actually can continue in the middle of a game, but you need to have an heir. I did not have an heir yet. Let's do random province. There we go. You need better than Wakizashi because dang. Died honorless and destroyed by a monk. No heir, no nothing. Isn't there something else? So when we do F3 and look at that, hold up. I feel like we could see each individual status. Move cursor to portrait and press the selector. Okay. Is it? Interesting. Oh, no, this is just a summary scroll. Okay, so maybe it's... Yes. There we go. Now we can see all of it. 68. I just had 22 or something, didn't I? A large fief. 24. Man. I guess they also only have 24. 31. Whew. So Eigen is like way ahead of us. Let's equip some more samurai. Because of recent events, we gain a little bit of a bonus for some reason. It's traveling by himself. If it is my fate to win honor on this journey, will it not be greater if I do so alone? Let's practice. Hey, strong bad man. Good to see you. Got him. Through diligent practice of your teacher, you improve your swordsmanship. An envoy from Lord Durkin says that a rebellious band of peasants has abducted a priest, threatens to kill him unless all peasants' debts to moneylenders are cancelled. Is there no one brave enough to make sure that moneylenders are unharassed? Okay, so let's travel to the castle. Then we can accept this quest. Hey, strong bad man. Quimon was caught at the estate of Eigen. Well, engaged in some sort of impropriety. Wow. Has been released, and it is said that his family has paid a very small piece of land as a ransom. Disappointed in Cormon's behavior. Samurai of barely adequate honor. So if we fail an action like that, by the way, most of those actions, it will force you to commit seppuku and you have to start over. Yeah, this and covert action feel very similar in brain space, honestly. There's a lot of similarity, I think, in that there's a lot of like mini games going on that don't necessarily fully mesh. You can definitely see how one goes into the other. And I definitely feel the lack of Sid Meier's covert action rule, which is don't make a game that has 12 mini games. Make a game that has one big hook and is a little bit better because of it. Although I actually really like the different kind of things that you do here. I don't think that that's like a hard rule, personally. Okay, we draw our sword and attack. Oh, God. I got close. One spear guy left. Oh God, never mind. There's lots more. Jesus Christ. Are we good yet? There's more? How many more guys are there? I feel like we've gained a lot of honor in this murdering. Thought the minigames and covert action worked pretty well. None of them are bad, but there is some... The game kind of grinds to a halt a few times to go back and forth between them. Like, they're really wildly different in a way. Yes, also like pirates, exactly. The priest is most grateful for being freed. I will tell everyone I meet of your courage and awesome skill. It's a privilege to be rescued by a samurai such as you. It's good to see Chief perform such an honorable act. We're of satisfactory honor. What? Hey! How did my reputation go bad? Dang. Like, excuse me. Let's get a few more. I don't trust this Quimon anymore. Lord Oken declares that Chozobu of the neighboring Mimisaka province is sowing the seeds of a large invasion force. A storm should destroy this crop before it ripens. One undertaking this task should march to the capital. So I think if we want to do that, we'll want to march with our army for some pretty obvious reasons. The problem is we have one of the other lords that are in our clan that's out traveling, and we already know that he's a nasty fucker and is trying to do, like, covert stuff. So he might try and raid us and, like, steal a family member and hold them hostage, which they can. I thought that Pirates did a terrible job with some of the mini games. The dueling in Pirates is miserable. At least I thought it was. Like, honestly, I think this is not much better. Maybe a little bit, but it's not good. Nope. Oh, come on. That didn't hit. There we go. Got him. Whew. There's an LPer you follow who's done several covert action playthroughs over the years. That one's always a must-watch when it comes up. This one, you don't think this one would be. Okay, I'm enjoying this game. Although, you're right, covert action's got some pretty rad stuff in it. I do like a lot of covert action. I'm gonna drill our troops a little bit more. Oh man, once you've given them a thing, they actually won't change. Oh, that's wild. Okay, I understand. Whew. Interesting. We're only at the very beginning of this one, though. There's a lot more, because we're gonna, like... We can do a lot of kidnappings and all kinds of different things like that, too. We've only gotten into a little bit of stuff so far. Hagen and his troops are on the move. I don't trust any of my friends here. I mean, somebody is supposed to go to the castle to respond to our lord to deal with his invasion. But... we have that one asshole who's going around stealing people or assassinating them and stuff. So, like, when you actually go around and go to another castle, you can choose to, like, try and just attack one of your fellow allies, which has some pretty dire consequences. You can go in and, like, try and assassinate them. You can try and steal one of their relatives, so you can use it to coerce them later. You can do it to, like, steal some money from them. You can do all kinds of things like that. If you fail a bunch of them, like the worst ones, like trying to assassinate them, you'll be forced to commit seppuku to appease your loss of honor. But there's a ton of different actions that you can take there. You can also, like, go in and just talk to them and try and, like, convince them to do things with you. Yeah, there's a lot more going on, I think, behind the scenes than you realize. More than covert action, maybe. Which, yes, not always better. I don't want to leave while that jerk is around. Yeah, whereabouts unknown. I don't like it. Let's get a couple more. You're approached by a matchmaker. Perfect bride. A modest woman from a family of great honor. Ishihime. Yep, okay, see? I knew it. I knew he was going for something like that. Well, he's done now, so I'm going to travel alone and try and court a new bride, I guess. Oh no, shit, that's really bad. Fuck, yeah, I fucked up. It turned from the bow to the sword at the last second. Oh, our poor lord getting beat up by thieves again. We need to find a wife and get an heir right away. Oh god. Okay, well, I'm gonna try it again. Because we end up with a duel and dying again. With no heir, that's the problem. There's one guy there. Ooh. These are real nasty encounters in a lot of ways. Nope. Fuck. Fuck. Oh god, we're slower because we're wounded, right? What? How did I not kill him? How is he not dead? No, what? Oh, thank God. Oh, I turned and fired. I swear I did. I swear I did. Whew. Okay, we got it. We did it. Our Lord barely managing to get past them. Such dogs as these bandits cannot stand before a noble samurai. Whew. We're of satisfactory honor. Barely recovered. Hey, Kibitz. Yeah, this one's really neat. Small unit of Iko-Iki. Attacking the holdings of Koimon. Flaming the peasants and calling for his overthrow. So this is a peasant revolt that he's having. We enter boldly. Let's court a bride. Whoa, the matchmaker reports that Shihime went to view a waterfall and was kidnapped by bandits. They have been traced to an abandoned castle. If you save her, you'll be regarded as an excellent prospect. Alright, let's go and try and rescue her. So now we have to do a raid. You can see these doors here. Yo! Thank you for that resub. Welcome, welcome, T-Jabs. Hopefully you're doing okay. You can also avoid the guards.
Almost to the big six.
Oh shit, they sounded the alarm. Okay. Oh, there's so many. I fucked up by getting the alarm. You can actually avoid setting off the alarm by doing certain things. Ooh. And also, obviously, you don't see anything until you go down a corridor and get line of sight. Okay, got him in the back. Good, good. Still don't see where she is. There we go. So then we can pick her up and carry her out. If there's any other guards, we have to try and set her down real fast and go back to fighting. This will also be kind of how we steal hostages and stuff from a lord if we want to. Or rescue our family members if they get captured. Raid in your finest garments. You and your chosen bride are married by a Shinto priest before a gathering of family and retainers. Day is a whirl of gifts from friends and admirers, fine speeches and poems, and best of all, the shy adoring glances of your new wife. Heck yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, why did I lose land? Oh, because, right, we had to pay for a dowry. Good for Eigen. Eigen is a very honorable lord. It's that nasty Quimon that's I don't trust at all. Let me visit somebody. You meet Eigen. Let's invite him to a tea ceremony and... Dang. I thought that he was nice. I was trying to be good to him. You can make overtures to be kind to them. Well, I could side with Quimon then. Like, we could go here. Interesting that I couldn't actually do anything. Oh. I skipped through that by accident. Because normally you can, like... You should have the option to do, like, sneaky stuff there. You're welcomed into the estate. The head retainer is polite and correct in his manner, but obviously curious as to why you've come. You'd like to visit somebody. Okay. Eigen has been caught attempting to rescue a hostage. Alright, let's practice our swordplay again. I'm trying to do this because I want to wait to do some of the really wild stuff until we actually have an heir, so I don't just immediately die. Seems like a good idea. Dang, parried me. Got him. The dueling is definitely, like, the worst thing. It really does not feel great. Hey, we received word that we have a son, an heir to the house of Jeef. You are filled with warmth and bright joy as the sun has risen in your heart. Takanobu Jeef. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna travel, I guess. We're gonna go out and see if we can't get a little more honor. Dang. Return to your estates. Like, we're actually kind of looking for thieves and stuff to cross our paths. So they can get a little bit more honor. Or to have any big moments happen from our lord. Kind of killing some time here. Although, I am a bit curious. Ooh. I wish to challenge you to a duel to prove the superiority of my school. Your Kenjutsu's good, right? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck, it's someone who knows what they're doing. Wait. My school of fighting was mash button. I don't understand. Hit them with the pointy end. Shit. That's no good. Oh, I'm fucking dead. I'm not sure if this one will actually kill me like a lot of the other ones will. Is this a death duel? It might be. Yep. Goddamn. He got the frame data. Absolutely. You are now clearly last in your lord's favor. Could your rivals have been responsible for this loss of face? Perhaps they need to be taken down a peg or two. Well, it might be because my dad died to just a random guy on the road. God damn, those... I need to just turn down basically all the duels. That's the problem with the duels being bad, is that, like... You gotta get better at them, but they are rough. Like, they're not... They don't feel good to do. Okay, I did want to see... So there was something weird about how I wasn't able to go into their castles to do things. Like, sometimes you're not able to do things at all times, and it doesn't exactly forward that information. Like, you'll notice now, we don't have all of the options that we did before, like getting more samurai. And it's like, is that because we just don't have enough land? We can't donate land to the local temple, so maybe it's because we don't have a lot of land. Like, that's very possible. But it doesn't really say much about it. It's interesting. Okay, challenging a rival. If one of your rivals has simply pushed you too far, you may feel that only blood can wash away the offense. So you can go to them, insult them, and then they'll challenge you to a duel, and you can fight them to the death. You can coerce them, rescue a prisoner. Taking a hostage. Take a hostage from a rival's family. Travel in disguise to his estate. That's why. We couldn't do it because we weren't disguised. Got you. We were traveling alone, but not in disguise. If we do it in disguise, that's how we do all of the covert actions. That makes a lot of sense, of course. Okay, well, I'm going to try to get a little bit better at our Kenjutsu again. Because I think we're starting over from the beginning, unfortunately. So this cut is apparently uncounterable, is the idea. That over the head one, if you pull it back all the way. Hiroyasu has been found slain by an assassin. What kind of dishonorable dog would attack his enemy in secret like this? Shit. Aigen's got slain by bandits. Alright, let's fight these thieves. This one I feel comfortable with. Especially because it doesn't just automatically kill you, which is kind of wild that the duels do, but like, these guys are just thieves. They're not going to murder you. Why would they kill you? Now, like, another lord will kill you fucking dead, like, instantly. obviously. Like, what? Ooh, a little close. Oh no. Ah, shit. Yep, I got surrounded. Couldn't quite get in at the angle on that guy. Oof. We have a small fief of only 15 warriors. Almost no swordsmanship, land, or anything. We're in trouble. Well, time to die. Got him. Okay. Oh. Hold up. This guy's maybe trashed here. Oh, fuck. What? How did that not kill him? There we go. Whew. Okay. Not dead this time. Oh, for God's sakes. Is there... Okay, I need to see the saves again, too. Because I feel like I need to save before some of these, because God. Saving games. Role-playing controls, right. Alt-S. Can we save here? Yeah. God damn it. At the home options scroll, which is... What is the home options scroll? Because there's a strategic map, summary scroll. Is it the status scroll? No. What the... Oh, home option scroll is when you're at your base and it says, consider a new option, your options, you blank, 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 like graze more samurai, etc., etc. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, see if we die. Oh God. Oh no, this guy is very terrifying again. Ow. No, come on. Yeah, the duels, I don't know. Ooh. Not really fully feeling these. Oh, got him. Whew. Okay. Oh, they are very intense though, because if you fuck up, you're just done. I'm gonna go back and save at least. Okay, we can try and do that then. Alt S, there we go. Let's travel to the head of our troops and see if we can't do that. My guess is we're going to get absolutely slapped because we are going to have a very tough time with only our very tiny amount of samurai dealing with an invasionary force, I would think. Good thing I have such a noble fighting style as run away and shoot them in the back. It's working out well for me so far. There is apparently also some slop where sometimes like you'll just not hit an enemy. And it'll say that. It's like, oh, if it looks like you hit an enemy, sometimes you just actually didn't for arrows. In particular, it's like, it gives you like a percentage a little bit of like being able to miss them through their legs or arms and stuff, it says. It's like, oh, that just means that you missed them through their legs or their arms. And it's like, what? Some enemies will also just suddenly take 2 hits and it doesn't tell you. You'll still hear that, ugh, but they won't die. We're a samurai of satisfactory honor. Think only of your enemy, not of yourself. Think of your losing as to lose. Set your mind to victory. Uh-oh. They have a lot more than we do. Okay. Uh-oh. See if we can catch them on the flank. We're not going to. 2 versus 4 is a problem. Yeah, we immediately rout. That's a problem. Dang. Let's try and find a bride. Oof. Well, time to raise more troops, I guess. Losing that battle was probably not particularly great. Oof. Do we want to duel someone? Not really. Okay. Well, I'm no coward, though. Let's go try it. We've got a save. We'll just go right there. Maybe we have a chance. I'm guessing if they're fairly legendary, we get our ass handed to us, though. You can tell by his stance that he's a master of the blade. Oh, I'm fucking screwed then. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no, they're doing things like frame-perfect blocking. That's a problem. Oh, God. Oh, I blocked! And then I died! I didn't block, though! We did get a block in. Alright, let's drill the few troops that we have. Try and get up our generalness. Dang. And immediately I lose. Oh, I'm very bad at being a general, I see. Hey, Autumnal, good to see you. One can learn even in failure. Although, well, maybe not much. An assassin sent to slay Lord Dolkin has been cornered in a tower room. Okay, they're just leaving him there. Hey, who would like to duel this assassin? That's an amazing decision, I would say. Here, let's go. Okay, I do have a kitty in front of me. Sorry, just a second. He's standing directly in front of where I need to see. Here, I'll maybe try and play on the other screen off of OBS. That seems like a great idea for this. Okay, would I actually like to court a bride? Wow. Okay, kitty, can you maybe move? He's just zoned out staring past me. Here, I moved the screen a little bit. I should be okay. Although, we'll see what okay means here. Okay. All right. Got him. There we go. Heck yeah. Story of your deeds spreads rapidly. You are commended. We are of commendable honor. Awesome. If only I could get, like, oh, I don't know, a bride or land for that. That'd be great. Remind me, is the goal to touch all 8K titles someday? I'm sure. Might as well be. The goal is to just see a whole lot of DOS games. Yeah, it's definitely to do all of the titles at some point and get all of them, absolutely. Oh no. Oof. Another deadly, deadly solo duel here. Let's go see if we can get some more honor, though. We need to win some land through honor. My thief is under attack. We could go and help with that. Okay, I'm actually gonna go back, get our troops, and help out Akihito. Uh-oh. There's a group of drunken Ronin who make insolent remarks about my appearance. Is this gonna be a duel? I hope it's not a duel. It's a melee. Cool. Oh, this is interesting. Jesus Christ, how many drunk people did I offend here? Shoot him in the back. Got him. Okay. Hello, lovely wife. Hey, got him. Perfect. Quaking with fear, the villagers emerge from their houses to view the mighty samurai who overcame the Ronin. You clean your blade and sheathe it with a snap. Let this be a lesson to those who'd be disrespectful to their betters. Still commendable honor. Alright, let's go help Akihito. See if I have time to. Oh, come on. We were right there. This seems like a good choke point. I've definitely learned that you do not want to actually engage in combat. You just want to shoot them. Whew. Oh, fuck. No. Oh, no. No. No! What? Come on. I couldn't move. Ugh. Getting wounded really sucks. It makes me move so slow. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Wait, what? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no. Well, shit. Dang. Wounded. Fatally. So I guess there's always a chance of that happening. That makes sense. I thought that we were on way to campaign. Where's the campaign? Is it... Okay, that I don't understand. Because he asked us to go and help him, so I don't... How do I help him there? Ah, fuck. Nope, come on. Oh boy. Nope. Oh, one each. No. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so it is a random chance on duels or not. We just got lucky on the other ones. I see. Gotcha. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, this is a bad time. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oof. Once you get hit, unless there's the last couple people there, you're pretty screwed. Alright, we're gonna get wounded fatally here. What? Oh, I sidestepped that. That's some bullshit. Okay, okay. Oh, I feel like some of those that I was doing would have hit. God damn. Ugh. It was still alive somehow. Yeah, I guess I don't quite understand when it says, like, there's invaders attacking Akihito. Or Akihito? Do we go to, like, we apparently don't go to his? We go elsewhere? Do we go to the Lord and then offer our services? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, we're set up pretty well this time. Feeling a little better about this one. I say getting surrounded by spearmen. Oh, dodged it. That was pretty good. I feel pretty good about that dodge. Okay, we're back to satisfactory, I guess, rather than considerable. Approached by a matchmaker. Modest woman. A very little honor. Oof. Only a very small gift of land. We have no land to give, really, so I guess we're going to have to do that. Hito's attempting to clear the path. See, like, that's the thing. I got my kitty saying hi. Hey, bud. What's up? Boy. That's gonna murder me. I feel like we've already gotten ourselves into a spot where I don't know how much we can actually get out of it because we have so few samurai. Like, we have no warriors. Warriorless behavior. Like, we would try to raise the rice tax, which will cause some peasants to possibly revolt. But that would allow us to get more samurai. So I might have to. Okay, so we now have a daughter. Alright, so get a couple more then. Here, let's raise some troops. Oof. The Dokken declares that Chuzobu of the neighboring Mimasaka province is in the seeds of a large invasion force. Okay, so we should go and try and march down there. Ugh. Thing is, we are, if I remember correctly, we're a terrible general. Yeah, so okay, so the assets, the way that works. Oh boy, let's look at the for that again, for the hieroglyphics essentially. I'm pretty sure these are honor. This is swordsmanship. This is general? Yeah, warlords and conquest. So like you can eventually get into higher levels of stuff where you start usurping a lordship, and you can like then try and get into a strategic map so that you know who has neighboring provinces, and you can start like invading other provinces. So I'm seeing that. This is a very long game if you actually get going. Selecting a mode of travel, including estates, castles. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to see where these are, and now I just can't seem to see exactly what those were. Family advantages, the honor, yeah. I think it might have actually just been that I saw it at the beginning when it makes you make those decisions, and it's not in the manual now that I think about it. That does seem to be the case. Well, let's take our army and see what we can do. Travel down and offer our services. I have a kitty that is trying to slap the keyboard away from me. Okay, got him. No. Oh, nice! God damn, that worked. Holy shit, that was great. Okay, that feels pretty amazing. There's some cool stuff in here. Getting one of them to shoot their friends is a hell of a thing. Oh, shit. What? I was to the side of that. That's bullshit. Oh no, are we dead? Nope. Just dishonored again. Oh, that's not the right... Oops. The assassin's still here, huh? Whew. All right. We are a samurai of barely adequate honor. Perfect. Oh no, we're gonna be so outnumbered. Yep. Well, we can choose a different attack pattern. Here, we're gonna choose this one. This is the attack pattern of, holy fucking shit, get out of here! Isn't it? Or is it? Maybe I have to get to the bottom of the screen to do the retreat. Because you should be able to retreat by going to the edge of the screen, I'd thought. Retreat from battle is R key. There we go. Never mind. Yes. You fled in the face of the enemy and brought disgrace. Well, we have 2 daughters, but no heirs. That's kind of unfortunate. Fief is under attack. See, okay, so I'm confused about this one. I feel like we should go to his... Like, shouldn't we go to Akihito's estate then to do this? Maybe we just didn't get there fast enough last time. That might have been the case. Try and rescue the priest. Oof. Okay, order your warriors to help Akihito. There we go. Is rumored that Cormon was arrested near the estate of Akihito. There's the reason. Samurai have little honor. Hey, would you look at that? I have the chance to actually do things. Let's do that formation. Okay, them bumping against each other and it pushing the other group up a little bit is very funny. The battle stuff is not amazing either. I will say these mini games they're very rudimentary. There we go. All right, we made a friend. He knew his duty, and I honor him no less because he failed to achieve his goal. Alright, we now have a son. Let's save, and then go kill this, or rescue this priest. We don't want to kill the priest. Opposite thing. Very different. Small unit of Iko Iki has entered your lands and is inflaming the peasants! And we immediately just whisk back to our estate. Hey, Cosmic. Yeah, this game's really cool. Like, honestly, having music over every screen is a big deal in 89. There's a lot of really cool things about this. It's good to see you perform an honorable act. However, you're still just so low of honor. Wow. Let's go back here. See if we can help with this priest. Nope, dang. Okay. It was over. I do wish there was a way to, like, see what things are available before you leave. There's definitely some very dated ideas in this. I kind of like the randomness of it, though, and just kind of... Some of the jank is good. Akihito was found slain by an assassin right after we made friends with them. Dang. Okay, let's drill our troops. Because there's one thing we're really bad at. Like, just our general alone. Oh no. No, get him from behind. I was trying to turn fast enough. I wasn't quick. We probably lose. Oh. Dang, get routed at the last second. No, come on. You can do it. Don't route. Oh wait, we can stop them from routing. Kind of. Huh. I didn't think that would work. No. Don't route. Fight. Okay, that does work. What the hell? So you can just constantly override your routing? That's weird. Huh. Like, what is this? I wonder if I can try and get on a flank then. Huh. Because, like, if they don't turn enough, I can get behind. And I wonder if that'll mean that we don't route anymore. This is very awkward to control. Well, we're behind them. Let's see. Hey, got him. Sick. That seems unfortunate. Unintended. Okay, go help Nakano. Band of Ronin has been menacing travelers on the high road. The one who brought an end to these outrages is surely be regarded as a hero. So we could help Nakano, but what if we just go and do stuff for our lord instead? That'll get me more honor anyway. We draw our sword and move to greet them. Barely. Ooh. That was a little close. A stain on the honor of Clan Yamana is removed. However, we're still at a samurai of little honor. Dang. We've done a lot of honorable things and gotten basically nowhere for it, unfortunately. Alright, let's see if we can still help Nakano. Probably not, but let's see. Oh, we can. Okay. Oh, okay. I was going to try and flank that other one fast, but we won too quickly. So I'm trying to get a little bit more in some of the tactics of this stuff. It's just... it's really not great. Wow. Bad blood between us even after I rescued him. Group of bandits is marauding peasant villages. Okay. Let's go get rid of these bandits. Yes, it's a lot of these same mini games over and over. It does, from my understanding, there should be a fair change. Oh my god. There should be a fair change in the gameplay eventually, where you get, like, into the higher levels of stuff. But it just takes a long time to get there. God, and we lost more honor again. Back to being of little honor. Oh no. Oof. Okay, hold the bridge. This seems like a good idea. Although, other archers coming up on us is a bit of a problem. Listen, I'm the only one allowed to be cowardly and shoot people on this bridge. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get more honor. Hey, Beard Broken, good to see you. Oh no. What? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, that's a problem. that was a problem. I just wanted to get back to bow distance and it wouldn't let me. Whew, didn't die. I have so little honor, it's really horrible. Cause like, where are we at now? Oh, maybe we're not that bad for honor. There's no enemy. How am I drilling? Huh. So what do I do here? Oh, what? That's interesting. Oh, oh, wait. Right, I know what's going on. In forests, you can't see the enemy troops. That's what happened. Let's see if we can get behind this one, because I bet there's a group here. Where were they? Okay, we know where they are. They're right here. If I can get behind them, I think we can do the trick that we did last time. Which was cheesy as hell, but that's fine, it worked. I'm okay with cheating. Ouch. Sorry, getting messages here. I was trying to turn my phone off. No! No, what? Stop! Stop! Don't route! Oh, man. This time... Okay. So they can still route even after that. That's weird. Because we had the problem before where I was like, oh, wait. Can we just not be routed if we just immediately do that? But... Huh. Interesting. Pincher move. Give him the old horns of the bull. Exactly. The control for this is very awkward, as you might imagine. Get him from behind! There we go. Ugh, with a very large garrison, huh? Well, let's try. We're gonna try one more thing, and then I think it's time to rate this. And it feels like it takes a really long time to get to the new phases of the game and getting, like, becoming Hatamoto and then Daimyo. And honestly, mostly what changes there, it seems, would be like the politics of who you're dealing with. Holy fuck no. Retreat. Retreat. Coward time! Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, with 22 warriors, that's not enough. Okay, so if we travel at the head of our troops, can we attack a different province? Now we get insulted. This definitely has a little bit of like Sid Meier's Pirates feel to it, right? I am so worried about being on the edge of the map and it'll just spawn enemies like right on top of us. Oh, fuck. Show off my honor by shooting that guy in the back. Holy shit. Whew. Oh, come on. Oh, God. I'm wounded. Please let this be the last two. Oh, it was. Okay. Whew. However, we still have a little honor. Yeah, so we can't do anything with other provinces. Interesting. It seems like I can't do anything in another province until we actually become Hatamoto of ours. Because, like, that wasn't doing us anything. I can't raid anybody or anything to get land. Oh, what? Oh, get out of here. Bullshit. Yeah, like, I can't do anything at any of these spots. Ice was slain by an assassin. They're still too young. At this time, he is greatly outnumbered. Well, let's go and try and help our lord. This is a game that's really easy to just kind of lose some time in, even if it is very basic in its loop. I do think it's hard to actually get to the next level of things to do, though. I do love their tiny little feet here. The little leggies is pretty good. Oh no. Got him. Okay. Get out of here. However, you still suck shit. Wow. Well, time to die in battle. I think we'll end it around here. I guess I could have gone and, like, seen about raiding a lord. I should probably do that really quickly beforehand. Oh man, they attacked my stuff. Nakano offers to resist us to help repel the invaders. That's good. Oh, well, this, at least, we should be good on. Aw, dang. Thought I'd be fast enough to get them with both sides. Alright, so before we leave, let's try one last thing, which is disguising ourselves as a Ronin, so we can take evil actions here. Distracting the guards, the tossed stone, you sneak through the outer gates. Under a willow in the garden, you review your plan. Let's take a hostage. I'm gonna be so arrogant once I hold a member of their family. Uh-oh. Got some alarms going off. They do supposedly follow, like, where they see dead bodies or hear noises. So if they hear battle, they'll follow it. Supposedly. It's 89. I can't imagine that it's particularly well coded. I haven't really noticed anything. Just stacking the bodies there. Ah, the family member. Steal them. Little Hotline Miami. Hotline Ito. Good to see you, not a fish. You can technically sneak in and just, like, grab them and leave. But it's way harder. Oh, no! Did it put them down and make me leave? Oh, it totally did. That's brutal. I accidentally pressed enter right as we were leaving because I thought that we had to hit enter to leave, but I'm like, oh, right, no, you just push against the door. So it acted like we dropped them and then retreated. No alarm yet. Oh, well. Oh, they saw me. That's why. The long hallway is a problem. Hey, Arzu, good to see you. Oh, that's a lot of friends coming. Much like Hotline Miami, a lot of it is like waiting around a corridor. God, okay. Kidnapping. This time with actual napping. Kidnap the son and heir of Nakano. Alright, let's go talk to Nakano and see what we get for options now. They're not at their estate, that's the problem. I'm just gonna avoid the trouble for now. I want to go back and save now that we have the hostage before we do that. Okay, so Nakano won his battle, so now let's go and talk to Nakano and see if we can get anything else happening here. Visit him. There we go. That he must obey my will in a certain matter. Please, lend me income from your lands. Wow. I'm gonna insult him. You're making a little joke, most amusing. Dang. I will return in triumph or not at all. Hey, boys. I will not pursue Lubu. I don't think that's the thing you're supposed to do. I think there's one thing you're not supposed to do. Assassin went after Lord Dokkan again. Alright, let's try treachery. Anyone who sees you must die. Don't know what the sword will look like. Ooh. Okay, got them dead quick. This guy's coming in though. Okay, so far nobody knows that I'm here. There's been no alarm raised. Although, yeah, there we go. Well, that's slow down. Hello? There we go. Okay. Whew. I don't know how we survived that, but we did. Oh no. 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 Uh-oh. Hey, listen. I was only doing a little thieving. Would you really stab me right through the gut and murder me forever for it? Shit. I guess so. Alright. Well, that is a little bit of Sword of the Samurai. I feel like this is a game that if you get off on a bad foot, you probably just want to restart. Which is definitely a problem, because like it's hard to get back your honor and everything. It takes a really long time to grind that back up. We might have been able to do some more progress if we had switched that around a little bit. Because we start with like 60 troops rather than 20. Things might have gone a little bit better. This is definitely suffering from the covert action problem of there's a lot of fun things to do, but all the like little mini games don't really add to the game. Like the dueling is not good. It's just not. It's like that doesn't make anything better. And then getting like extra swordsmanship. I mean, that's cool and all, I guess, but it's not really giving you anything. Because you still have to manually do it. So if you're just not doing it, that's not helping. Like, all the little battle scenes and stuff like that, they're not bad. I think the dueling is better than it was in, like, Pirates. But it doesn't end up really going anywhere. They're all serviceable at best, but nothing is like, wow, that's a really fun mini game. It is very impressive that it has a lot of like sound through the whole thing. For 89, that's not actually that common. We played so many games that have very little, if any, music. Like, even things like Moo didn't, right? Like Master of Orion has basically no sound for the most of the game. I do think it's a much better game, but it's nice to actually have... It adds a lot of atmosphere to have something over it. Like, a lot of these have so little. I guess that means that you just put your own on your boombox next to you, but it's nice to have a little something, especially when it just matches the feel of the game. Yeah, so it's not covert action. It's not a syndicate. I do like this game a lot, though. I think there's some cool things going on here. Ooh, it's close to a castle, because it's got that same kind of... It's got some of that jank. I do like it more than Pirates, actually. It's got a very similar vibe. They were definitely doing some very similar games, but I like the dueling a lot better in this. And the mini games just feel a bit nicer than the Pirates did. Yeah, I think we have our new number 90 with Sword of the Samurai. Thank you so much, Grimmith, for recommending that. That was a very fun thing to check out. I played it for longer than I expected. So we'll add that in at number 90. Glad I enjoyed. Yeah, it's great. Getting into the top 100 at all. The Killer of Blood. Like, Blood is no longer a top 100 DOS game. And I'm sure that's controversial for some people, but it's not for me because, hey, this is my list. I can do whatever I want. It's in my heart. It's not controversial what's in my heart. Y'all just don't know. But there's some very, very good games, essentially. Like, there's just a lot of great DOS games. We've done so many now that we're getting into the point where even the top 100 has games outside of it that I'm like, dang, like, Out of This World's great. Nothing wrong with Out of This World. It's not a top 100 game. It's just not there. It's got style, but needs a little bit more. In any case, I'll update our DOScider rankings on the website, so you can go and check that out there at doscider.neocities.org. I still have a bunch of work to do tonight and some exercise and stuff to do, so I gotta head off. But thank you for being here. We'll be doing more DOScider next week to catch up on some more requests. If you're a sub or a patron, remember that you can stop by the Discord and request a game a month. Although I might not get to it right away. I'm a little behind right now just because life kind of came at me over the last month. And I've got my birthday coming up for my 40th. So we're doing a few things there. I have a lot of wedding edits and things to do too. But I do really appreciate everybody stopping by. And we'll do a long birthday stream very soon. 40. Whew. It's gonna be a time. I gotta figure something out to do. I've got some ideas. I've started planning it, but I need a little more time. And I will be back again, like I said, next week. Starting on Tuesday for sure. Tomorrow I am gonna be off because we have like a 16-hour day. We have a wedding that's out of a like 2-hour drive away, and it's like 6-7 hours. 2 hours drive each way. And then Tanya decided to do an extra photo shoot that same day. So we're doing 2 different ones that are in different locations we have to drive to after that. So it's a lot. So won't be doing anything there. Yeah, 6-7 hours. Thanks, Boix. I can always appreciate you. Even if no one else will. Let's host just somebody else. Thanks for stopping in. And say goodbye to the YouTube.